It is our first morning out here. It's a bit breezy this morning, but already we've seen a nice, lovely bull down here with a herd of cows. They're about 1,200 yards away. We're in a new area we haven't hunted before. It's a free-range area. The reports all sound good. We chatted to ranch hands this morning from this area, and they've been seeing bulls around. We're going to just leave this bull for now.
Okay.
He's a solid, decent-looking bull, but our first morning out, we still got a lot of territory to cover, and it is the rut, and we got some good weather predicted this week. So we're going to hold out, and we're going to find something special in the Kudu front.
There's a lot of animals, a lot of kudu in this valley, all through here.
Yeah. So we've got the time on our hands, and you know we're just going to be patient and pick out something special.
Yes.
Dennis, we've made our way right around. The wind's perfect in our face here. We've come up onto the same ridge as that big kudu bull. Wind's in our face. We're coming cresting the ridge here. We should be able to start seeing him from now. Okay. So I just want to peep around this thicket. Hey Dennis, we're getting close. We're just on 500 here now. I want to go just right around here and try and make 20 more yards. We can't. We're starting to go downhill. We're going to start losing our kind of height advantage here. We got to just stay up and go a little forward, but then I'm going to set you up. We should get to about 470. You see him? Middle of the shoulder, didn't you? Reload. We just moved left. You see him standing left?
Yeah.
Stay on him. Uncle Dennis?
Yeah.
We walked around the wrong side. Yarrow bull's lying stone dead.
You gotta be kidding me.
Come check it out. Oh my good gracious.
I knew I couldn't have missed that bull. I just felt it. Oh my God.
Come check it out, Dennis. We got onto it early this morning, had a shot, weren't sure if we hit it, came walking all around this pinnacle, come around the corner here.
I asked him for 2 hours trying to find him, and he's sitting behind me.
He's just behind us the whole time.
I knew I couldn't have missed that bull. I just felt it. All that practice, I just thought I.
Awesome, awesome.
How old he is? Look at that.
Thick horns, wide spread, massive body on him. Well, Dennis, this morning we couldn't believe our luck when we got here. Found a bull that we weren't really keen on, and then a few minutes later found this bull feeding up on top of the ridgeline with a big group of cows. We made a plan worked well, got to him, and he stood nicely for a shot, but it's such a huge bodied bull. Unfortunately on camera you're never going to get the full kind of scale of this bull. You know, his horns are really thick, got a huge body. That little 6.5 bullet punched straight into him behind the shoulder, and we hardly heard even an impact. He just trotted off casually, and we've been looking for him for a few hours, and unfortunately he was lying 50 yards from where we last were. And you know, we came over here. Come here, Pepper.
Come on, Pepper.
We were miles away from Pepper, so we didn't think to use her. And we'd be doing circles round and around this area, but there's a little bit of dead ground, the bull's lying stone dead.
I sat probably 60 yards at glass in this valley looking for him, and he's laying behind me.
So
unbelievable, just great. I just couldn't see at 500 yards sitting that I missed that shot.
Yeah.
But I thought, well, I didn't hear it. No, he didn't act like he was hit. Wow.
Well, beautiful kudu down.
Yeah.
Nice, lovely old bull. And yeah, we're going to continue the quest. Maybe we'll pick up another bull.
Yeah.
And this is just a lovely old bull that we both agreed is worthy of going on your wall. So congratulations, sir.
I guess the kudu curse is done.
Congratulations, it's a lovely old animal.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
So after an epic kudu hunting day yesterday, we're out this morning and we are looking for a few other species. We do have 2 kudu permits for this area, so if we should bump into another huge bull, we can take another one. And we're just observing here just a really beautiful bull that's following cows around, rutting here. You can see him on my screen here. He's feeding there, relaxed at the moment at about 1,500 yards. And just another beautiful bull, wide, symmetrical, with a big body in him, and he's following cows around. It's just lovely to see. You see him lying there, Dennis?
Yeah.
We have a mountain reedbuck ram, lone ram by himself. You can see, I've zoomed in on the scope here, he's nice old ram, good length, and he's hard all the way down. It's an old animal. He is watching us, and their typical defense mechanism is to lie down, especially grassy country like this. Dennis, that guy just lay flat when we got here. And you can see there he's watching us and looks left, looks right. He's currently 400 yards. So it is a nice clear shot. We don't have to move too far from here, Dennis. We might just crawl forward a bit. He is watching us, but he's relaxed right down. But we can see him lying there. It's going to be a nice shot. So we'll see if we can just crawl 50 yards further forward, maybe get to under 350 and lie down and then wait for him to stand up for us. But yeah, he's an animal we've been looking for. We did see a few here yesterday, so it's nice to find a nice old ram by himself like this. I think we've got a good chance of getting this one. Great shot, Dennis. Dropped him right there, square on the shoulder. It's always awkward when you're lying downhill with the neck. It starts cramping, but perfect shot, sir. Had to wait for him to clear, but great ram, man. Well done, sir. So that was 400 on the nail. Perfect shot. It's not a very big target. It's a good shot, lying down, but we had a nice setup, so.
Yeah, the rock and everything just gets your back and my neck, trying to get in and out of the scope.
Yeah.
And then you get on him, and you saw me have to take a couple of breaths to settle down and just, but yeah, good. 2 for 2. I like that.
Right. Well, Dennis, it's really just a peaceful morning out. A bit of overcast conditions, lovely weather. I think yesterday after our kudu hunt on this property, we really enjoyed ourselves and we enjoyed the scenery. We saw a lot of game yesterday, so we decided we'd like to come back and pursue one of these mountain reedbuck. And this morning we found a ram bedded down here below these big rocks. And fortunately, we could get within range, and it was just a perfect setup. Lying flat, getting on it, and it stood up, followed his female around, sniffed her, and was kind of scratching himself. When she moved out the way, you executed a perfect shot, sir. So
yeah, small target at 400 yards. Wow.
So
yeah,
great animal. Another lovely day out, sir.
Yeah. Looking forward to the rest of it. We still haven't even seen a third of this. We haven't made it that far on the ranch yet.
Yeah. We keep coming over to this beautiful basin and finding stuff to hunt here. So the intentions to get deep and deep into these canyons.
Just can't make it.
We've still a lot of hunting ahead of us.
Which is fine with me. This is good.
Dennis, the furthest right-hand animal. Okay, you are dialed correctly. Just concentrate, put it just left of the shoulder blade there. Great shot, Dennis. I saw the bullet enter. He's going down, he's down, so you can see the white belly.
Yeah.
He ran next to the cattle fence there, and he's about to jump the fence and kind of was heading for it and started running out of steam.
Yeah, I lost it when I,
After the shot, yeah.
but he was standing the way he was standing. It looked like he was getting ready to move because he was
Yeah.
kind of tensed up.
So that it was a slight quarter, and you could see in the video the vapor trail. You could actually watch it in my scope going cruising right into there. So
Cool.
great shot, man.
Cool, good impala.
Well, Dennis, we had a lovely start to the day with that mountain reedbuck this morning.
Yeah.
It's been a glorious day out, guys. It's just been fantastic weather. We've seen tons of kudu.
Lots.
We've seen some deep canyons in the background here. And this afternoon we came up to these plains again looking for a warthog. We saw some pigs that weren't quite big enough. And we saw this great old impala ram. Just a lovely animal, but in a lovely setting, you know, peaceful afternoon.
Yeah.
Beautiful shot up this basin here, standing in the plains there. So it was just a shot that I knew we'd enjoy.
Yeah.
And enjoy the setup, enjoy the animal. So
Yeah.
lovely old impala ram to end the day off.
Yeah, video looks like it hits him back, but it's right in the shoulder.
Yeah, perfect shot.
And by Tuesday,
Yeah, enjoyed it
you'd say
very much.
that girl as good as gone. When Thursday came around, I was on and on. So I went for a drive, clear my mind, ended up on the shelf on 965. And I won $100 on scratch. I'll take 1, 2, 12 packs and 10 gas.
So Dennis, we got up a bit earlier today. We have a guest appearance today, Edward. Ed last last light, he saw a really big kudu bull here, and he very kindly offered to come with us to try help us get onto it. So we got up early. It's a beautiful area, big deep canyons here, so hopefully he's not in the bottom of a hole here somewhere. But yeah, we've got here at a good time. We're just going to walk down, and Ed's got a plan for us of where to go and sit and hopefully spot him now with the morning sun hitting him. So let's give it a bash.
Pressure's on Ed.
Thank you very much.
Yes, yes.
The bull was there.
Okay.
There was a young bull here. Right there. He was there. I'm sure they in that basin there somewhere. I didn't scare the kid.
No. He's in the middle there now, that monster. He's just turned, he's walking away. He's chasing the young bulls around. He's facing away from us. That bull is a monster. Straight across the valley from us, this deep canyon. They're just out of sight. Ed on the nose, they can just see that kudu bull's horns feeding there, following that same cow. At the moment, they're just standing there settled on top. Hopefully they turn and come back into this area because this canyon's very sheltered, so let's just give it a bit of time and see. Watch for your shoulder, Dennis. Okay, just behind the shoulder, Dennis. It's a quartering away shot. Squeeze it into there. Good going. It's a good hit. Okay, he's running right. Get on him again. Do you see him going right, Dennis? He's standing on the skyline. Do you see him? Follow the ridge line. You see his horns, Dennis? Follow the ridge line right. Are you on him?
Yeah.
Okay, shoot. Shoot while he walks. Hit him. Hit him again. Good. Reload. Dennis, it doesn't always work out that the plan goes absolutely as scripted. But we saw this bull Ed saw here last night. He left it here. We came back and we thought, well, we'll look in this deep canyon. He wasn't here. Mario spotted him right on top, but he's rutting hard. He's just following that cow everywhere. And the wind is in our face, so we were kind of worrying they might put their nose in the wind and just duck off that side. But obviously they know this canyon, it's sheltered, it's kind of quiet, and they want to come back here to bed up for the day. And just like textbook scripted, just turn and follow that cow straight back into here. And fortunately, we had hoped this would happen, so we worked our way into good position, 450-yard shot on a bull of a lifetime. We've come away with a bull of a lifetime. Yeah, there's really not much I can say on camera that will adequately describe this bull and the experience and the area. And, you know, a bull like this, they don't come around often. So it's very a proud moment to stand here, all of us together, and just you know, witness this animal.
Well, I'm telling you, I got the PHA team. I'm telling you, thank you all. Jeez.
You know, and we must thank Marius. Marius has been a big advocate for guys conserving his animals in this area, and you know, been a big part of this and a big part of the kudu population doing so well here. And Edward, he spotted this bull late last night and gave us a call and said, look, he's seen a big bull in this area. Let's go back in the morning and see if we can maybe find him. And, you know, when a plan comes off so perfectly, you can only just be thankful. So, yeah, it's been a great morning out, guys. It doesn't really get much better than this. So thanks to everyone involved, and thanks for the help, guys.
Thank you.
We are kind of in our range here, Dennis. The only issue is that dead brush there. They're in and out of that dead brush. There's very limited openings there for a clean shot with this little bullet. So we've just got to see if we can get a gap there where he crosses the gap. When he gets set up, in the meantime, so we're ready for that chance when he crosses the gap. Okay, he has gone down, Dennis. Well, Dennis, we got you a bushbuck. We've hunted a few days, you know, and in between the kudu hunting looking for bushbuck, we've seen quite a few rams. This afternoon we came out here and found this ancient ram in the pasture here, and we managed to get him down at 5:25. It is a stellar afternoon for bushbuck. Clearly there's something coming, because there are a lot of rams out feeding in the open, and just always nice to take an ancient animal like this out. You know, he's kind of faded on his coat here, no longer that deep black we normally see, and you can see by his teeth and everything, he's a lovely old animal. So congrats on your first bushbuck, sir.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Well, Dennis, we're back to our old stomping grounds.
Yeah, back to the
We're back to
woodlands.
where it all began last year. And, you know, we've come here, it's vastly different terrain. You can just see it's a lot more rugged, a lot more thick brush. So we're here today, this afternoon, our first afternoon here, and we've spotted some nice eland bulls. straight across these deep canyons, there's some bulls, and just above them on the plains, and I think it looks like these are heading up there. At the moment, it's not wise to shoot an eland against the cliff in the deepest canyon on the property. It would take us days to recover, so we're just going to watch them over here and see where they feed to, and then we know on top above them there's that small bachelor herd up there, so we can go and check those.
The old bull that we're really taking a look at.
Yeah,
right?
so we want to go and have a look at that old bull a bit closer. We did see that old bull just on top there, so we'll head up there and just see what he looks like and see if it's something that we're after.
Okay.
Okay, as soon as he stands, hit him, Dennis. Send one at him, walking left there. Wait for him to stand. Make him stand. Okay, he's standing. Well, Dennis.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So what I told you we were after, this beautiful mop, and there's 3 inches of hair over here hanging all down. That's what we're after, looking for an old bull. That's the first thing we look for, is that mop of hair. And, I mean, he very fortunately was on the edge of that very deep canyon.
And went the other.
You hit him behind the shoulder, he turned, unfortunately decided to go uphill onto these open plains and see where he's running instead of going down. And obviously a huge body, it takes a few minutes for that collapsed lung to really slow him down. He ran up here, we hit him 2 good shots, came on top here, and he's dead up here. So I know the recovery guys are going to be very happy with us, so we're not cutting him up and carrying on the canyon.
Look at the horn, look at that.
That's awesome, that's what we were looking for.
Look at that, isn't that great? Oh man, he is old.
Check at that. And you get this like almost 3 inches of hair growing out here. Exactly what we were after, sir.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful shape,
Beautiful.
flaring.
Wow, man,
Congrats,
thank you.
man.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
That's the eland I wanted right there. Wow.
Good job, sir.
Wow.
Well, Dennis, we've come to the end of a really memorable week. Some stellar trophies, really. To take the bag of the animals we've taken is quite spectacular and something I'll remember forevermore. So,
Been very fortunate. Very fortunate.
It's you know, another year down, a few more great trophies to remember, and we'll see you again next time.
Yeah, absolutely.
My pleasure, sir.
Pleasure.